Yo, yo, what up? This is Cappadonna, and right now you're watching the ShowTV. Stay tuned. It feels good to and blessing, and almost feel like a miracle just to even still be relevant after the 20 years. To still be able to move around, get up on that stage, to still have an album out, to still be coming with more albums and more things.
So your 7th album, it's a double disc. Eyrth, Wynd, and Fyre. Y'all go cop that. You had the same producer on the first CD, and then on the second CD, he mixed it up. So it's like you got surprise after surprise after surprise.
I call that my
flavor
zigzag.
changing.
I call it my
flavor
zigzag.
changing.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
The flavor's not really too much change. You know, it's still swift and witty and unpredictable. It don't really change too much. Sometimes, you know, it's like a slow flow, but it's like I still get my point across.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So in the beginning, for the first one was the Summertime joint, and I did all of that with Glaze. Jay Glaze. He produced the majority of the tracks, and I gave him that opportunity. Why? Because he gave me that opportunity.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it just seemed like a beautiful venture, because sometimes, you know, these upcoming new producers and new artists, they want to be stars overnight. You know, so they gotta learn the rules first before they think they could just, you know, come up in here, and just because you obtain a little skill, that you could just be a professional at what you do.
Well, saying that, what are you listening to other than Wu-Tang and yourself? What are you listening to, and who's your favorite artist?
I mean, I found myself these days listening to everything, because I do my best not to be biased, and I love the fact that music has evolved and has been evolving, you know, over the years. It's only 30 years old. Hip hop is only, you know what I mean?
Young.
So if I've been in the game for 20 years, you know, I'm also, you know, I feel privileged and not knowingly, but I accept the responsibility as being one who paved the way for hip hop.
Of course, of course.
You know?
Okay. All right. Well, you're on tour right now, and I want to ask you, what is the difference between being on tour solo and being on tour with your brothers Wu-Tang?
To tell you the truth, I don't like being by myself.
Of course,
you know?
right.
That and what it does, it allows me to create a job for somebody. You know, because if I'm getting X amount of mathematics, then I could go ahead and break that down on somebody else that has an art or has a talent, and that's able to accompany me on the road and in the business, and you know, we can get cheese together and eat. Okay. You know, so that right there is one of the beauties, you know, of being self-employed and being able to be on the road and doing this. But you know, like I said, I don't like being alone, and when we go with the clan, that's just even more beautiful. The more the merrier, the unification. It's like a family reunion when we get together. You know, so we working on things right now, and there's some tours, I mean, real close in the making, or already orchestrated, but just waiting to be executed. So it's gonna be on.
Yeah, you guys are really doing big things. RZA released a movie. What you think about that?
Big up to RZA. Big up to the Iron Fist movie. You know what I'm saying? And Tarantino and everybody, you know, who just keep continuing to give us a chance, and who keep continuing to be a strong force in our legacy, and the continual activity that's going on within the clan that we about to give y'all in the near future, man. I love it. I'm proud to be a part of it.
Hear that? Okay.
I'm proud to be on the road with this Eyrth, Wynd, and Fyre album,
which is high.
You can get that in all of the stores right now. You can go to Kings and Queens LLC at gmail.com and scoop that right there. That's Kings and Queens with a Z, and the, you know, Kings and Queens with the Z, and capital letter N, and the middle, break it down however you want to break it down, and come check for it, nigga. Man. I got this right here.
Okay. And the music is high. Okay. So what was your favorite song off of disc 1 and disc 2?
My favorite song, it's switching up. It's growing on me. Like right now when I'm listening to it, I'm getting a different feel for something different, you know. Yeah. But you know, that's just how we are.
That's how we're gonna feel.
That's how we are.
That's how the fans will feel. If you yourself are changing up your favorites, then
then that's good, because that's a package deal, you know. Because you need all the. That's why it's like a multivitamin then.
Oh.
You You know?
Well, that's healthy.
Yeah, you
so
get
your
a little,
music is gonna be healthy, good for the ear, listening. You know.
I call it Earth, Wind, and Fire because it's like the earth is what's keep you grounded. You know what I mean? And that wind is that wisdom. You could feel it, but you can't see it. You know, that's that wisdom. That's the wise words we use to make our knowledge known. And that fire is the truth. You know what I mean? That stir you up, you know, and get you popping, get you jumping. That, you know, cause that friction, and that friction is what caused the purification of your heart.
Okay.
They call it the Holy Spirit.
Well, that's deep. And also your cover is deep. His album cover is really deep.
They call me the angel of
like
rap.
that. I like it. You heard him? Okay, that's coming from Cappadonna, from Wu-Tang. Well, I am so happy and privileged to actually sit with a legend.
Hey, I'm privileged.
A legend.
To be sitting with the ShowTV.
The ShowTV, you said it right.
Off. Well, you thought I was gonna say it wrong. But I'm privileged to be here, and I love what's going down. Rap is like crack, and it's very addictive.